Hey, what's going on, guys? So today, the first car of the day is going to be a GL550. We got to do the ABS speed sensors in all four tires because it has two of them that are faulty, so you just replace all four of them. So let me show you guys how that's done. Alright, so first of all, you obviously jack it up, take the wheels off, and then you got to take the liner off. Okay, why? Because the sensor, it's right here. So what you do is on the liner, it has two bolts here on the bottom. It has the three little plastic here, and it has two studs and a nut here. If you can see those two right there, and then this one, and then it has another one here. So it's pretty straightforward. You take that off, and then you got the wire for the sensor itself. Okay, so the wire, the sensor, sits right in there, and that's gonna be a star looking. I don't know if it will focus, but it's a star. It's a Torx E10. Remove that, and then the wire goes through these little clips and holders on the back here as well. So it kind of just loops around here, attaches, comes up back through here, and then it hooks up there. So yeah, essentially that's the ABS speed sensor. So now we're gonna get a new one. We're gonna rod it, put it in, close everything back up again, and then move to the other side. So yeah, you're gonna be doing all four of them. So let me finish up doing this side, and then we move over to the other side. We get that side done, and then we go to the back. Alright, keep in touch right now. Alright guys, so just got this one done. So the sensor, usually what I do is I hook it up in here first, make sure that it doesn't fall out. Then I just trace down backwards the way I unhooked it. It's just easier to follow that route. And you put it in every clip and you bolt it down, and that's it. So now I'm gonna put the splash shield back on, bolt everything back together, put the wheel back on, put some adding seats here because these ones are pretty bad, and yeah, put everything back together, and then this wheel is done. So let me get that done real quick, and then we move to the other side. Alrighty. Alright guys, so now we're on the passenger front. So here's the sensor. Again, same concept. The bolt there, all the little clips here and there. I'll hook it from all those. And on this side, the same plug, you have two plugs. Obviously, this is the one that you need to change, but you need to release both of them. And they only go back in one way. So if you can see right there, that's like a little guide for both plugs to kind of unite. And then when you release here, you can pull them out. It's just hard to do with one hand. But yeah, let me release that, put the new one back on, rod it, and then we should be able to start putting them back together. So let me get down that real quick. Alright guys, so there it is. The new one, clip on, doesn't fall off. We rodded it the same way, all the clips, everything, and then we bolted down. So now we just gotta put the plastic back on again, and then put the wheel back on again, and should be able to move to the back. Alright, let's get it done. Alright, so the splash is back on. The 3, the 1, the 3 up here, and the 2 on the bottom down here. So that's done. Now let me put the wheel back on, and we should be able to move to the back. Alright guys, so we are here in the back passenger side. So this is the new sensor. I already removed the old one. Now if you can see, it has a little clip on, right? A little lever in the center there. That one, it goes into that guide right there. Okay, so with something sharp like this or poke or whatever, you have to get on the back of it, okay, and then push it down to be able to pull this thing out without breaking. So I don't know if you're gonna hear it when it clicks. Let me see if I can put it on. See how it clicked there? So that way it's on the spot. So now all I have to do is just route the wire the same way it was. Pretty hard to do one hand. So let me route the wire, plug in the plug, and so we can get ready for the next side, for the other side. Let me get this done. Alright guys, so the clip is on. Make sure that this little plastic thing, it's in, that way the plug doesn't walk out. So we do the same route, same way, just bolt that down. So now we are ready to put the tire back on and move to the other side. Alright guys, so this side, we got the new sensor on already. Same deal, unplug the little plastic clip on the back, and you bolt it down. So this time the only thing that I did different was I clicked the clip, the harness to the sensor before sliding it into the little slot, just because it wasn't really, the little plastic there wasn't clicking on the sensor, so I had to put a little bit more pressure on it so it will go in deeper and then we can click it. But anyways, yeah, that's done. Let me put the tire back on. We gotta reset the codes, and she should be good to go. As you can see here, that shock is busted. That's because he drove it the other day with no air in the bags, and I told him that could happen. There it is, busted shock. Alright guys, so let me put that tire back on and go for the resetting on the codes. Alrighty, so the GL550, the sensor were replaced and done. So that's how you get that done, and you gotta reset the codes on it and good to go. Sometimes you can just drive it around the block and the codes will go away. But anyways, yeah. So wheel speed sensors on the GL550 finito. Let's move on.